Expedite, the pre-workout, is designed to really help you get through those moments where you feel a little fatigued. Sometimes your body does get a little tired, it gets a little sore. With this kind of stuff, it picks you right back up.
Here with Teofimo Lopez in Las Vegas. Teo, man, Manny Pacquiao announcing that he's fighting Errol Spence. Took everybody by surprise. What do you think that says about Manny Pacquiao taking that fight with Errol?
It goes to show how much of a fighter he really is, a true boxer, and the fact that he's already a legend as it is, but that right there just makes him like an icon on a whole nother standpoint, on a whole nother level, and it's kudos to him, man. It goes to show everybody at 42 years young, not even 42 years old, he's young, man. Heart of a lion, he has that eye of the tiger still, and I think with this rest that he had throughout this whole time, it's going to be a great event, man, August 21st. Good job, man, and good job for Errol Spence, man, stepping up to the plate, too.
How do you see the fight, style-wise? How do you think it plays out?
I think stylistically, man, it's going to be one to definitely watch. Both guys could crack, we all know that Pacquiao still has that strong left that, it won't go away, man, and I think that even Errol Spence's team knows that, but this is great, man. It's a unification bout. WBC and the IBF on the line at 147, and it's great, man. It's great for the sport. Thank goodness that we were able to have something like this year. A lot of great fights are happening this year, and what else can we say, man? It's all about entertainment. It's all about the sport, and it's just to wake everybody else up, especially in my generation, the young youth right now, this new gen that we're all in right now. For myself and everything, wake the fuck up, Make the fights happen. Stop talking about price range and all this shit. We make the fights happen, and the best fight the best, and then the money comes after.
Do you think if Manny shows up in the shape that he showed up against Keith Thurman, he can beat Errol?
I think he'll come in a better shape than he did in the Keith Thurman. Why? Because he did. He has that rest. He has had that rest time, and when people don't understand, when you recover your body, when you take care of your mental and your body, there's so much in that arsenal, in that just being there, and we can see that Pacquiao still got it. He still got it, and just him facing someone like Errol Spence, who is in the top 5 of the pound for pound list, top 3, top 5, however you want to look at it. Good job for him, man, and good job for those that made that fight happen.
What does Manny have to do to win the fight, you feel, and what does Errol have to do to win the fight?
I think for Errol, he needs to not wait on Pacquiao. He has to double it. He has to double up on him. They're both southpaws too, which is awesome. You got two southpaws, so it's always a different style when you have two southpaws going one at each other. But I think that as long as he closes that gap range and but when to fake and when to feint Pacquiao to come in, because he is a taller fighter and he has the reach, and he is the bigger 147 pounder. However, Pacquiao is the more elusive, faster fighter. And he always finds a way to get in. So it's all about, just stylistically measuring that distance between each other, because whoever gets the first punch in could get the last punch out, and that could set the different tone for all of them.
Do you foresee a thing where both of them fight in the middle, or do you think Errol is going to try to just jab him?
I think Errol might try to box him, which won't be a bad idea. However, in the start of it, you have to trust your jab with Pacquiao. You have to give him that you cannot come in my territory. And the same applies for Pacquiao. Pacquiao he's been in the game for 25 plus years, maybe 20 plus years in the pro game. So he has all the tactics. He knows, I'm sure he's faced multiple fighters like Errol Spence. And for Errol Spence, this is something maybe new to him. If not, they ready for it, and I think this is just great that it steps up the competition. Lets everybody know, hey, we got in a Pacquiao-Errol Spence fight going on. Crawford, who can you fight next? Like, we want to push that. We got AJ, and it was going to be with Fury. Now it might change to AJ and Usyk, So it's just great, man, for the sport. We need that. Now tonight we have at 140, we have Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor for the Undisputed. And it's all about those things. It's about bringing back the sport of boxing. I think boxing is coming back in a whole nother way, and it's a good wave. I think that just from stepping up competition, that's all it is, man. It's the best fight and the best.
If Manny beats Errol, in your eyes, what does that make him? Where does he go and rank in terms of all his contemporaries, all the guys he's fought?
Just more bragging rights. He's already done it. You know, he doesn't even need to do this no more.
Yeah.
He really doesn't. He's in the Hall of Fame, inducted the Hall of Fame 10 fights ago. You know what I mean? So it's all about just Pacquiao adding more to his resume. You know, and I think he just wants to finish it with a bang. You know, and this right here, you know, winning the WBC and IBF at 147 afterwards. He was a WBA champion, and they brought him down and they elevated Ugas. However, you know, he's still a WBA champion. So this is a great event, great fight, and this is great for the sport.
I think if he beats Errol, and it's just my opinion, I think that, and it might piss people off, but I think it puts him over Floyd. Or at least he has an argument because of what he's been able to do. You know, the 8 divisions, and then he's in his 40s, fighting
Floyd,
the top at 47.
They all did something for us. They all showed us certain things, you know, so we can't, you know, at the end of the day, we all have our opinions, and we all, as true boxing hardcore fans, they're going to say who was the real one in the sport and who this and who deserves that. At the end of it, though, we got to give props to all of them. To Mayweather for bringing that worldwide, global sport of boxing into, we could change it and to put it anywhere, to MMA, to YouTubers, to all those things. He was the one that was able to make that happen. I mean, it's happened before with Tyson and so on and so forth, but this right here, with Mayweather, what he's doing right now, it's just letting you know that boxing is universal. And then for Pacquiao, it just shows the legendary status that you could just keep going, even at 42 years young, and still be an all-time great no matter what, and you could keep going. So it's all about taking care of your body, taking care of your mental, like I always say, and this is great, man. I got to give props to all of them, man, because they all paved the way.
What would happen if Jake Paul tried to take your hat?
Jake Paul tried to take my hat? Nah, he won't take my hat, man. Can't take that hat.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.